Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Carter Walton and Hope Logan get ready to start a revolution. Ridge Forrester grills John Finnegan about Hope Logan. Plus, Eric Forrester isn't sure about Steffy Forrester Finnegan's business decision. Carter has finished subscribing the operation structure document. Carter and Hope bandy what this means. It means Carter is the director of the LLC. Carter mentions that Ridge told him to file this paperwork a while ago. Ridge told Carter to drop everything and handle this. Hope laughs. Also, Hope gushes about how Carter is the perfect person to run Forrester Creations. The only thing left to make this functionary is for Carter to get Ridge and Steffy's autographs. At Forrester Creations, Ridge, Steffy, and Eric are in a discussion. Steffy says Katie Logan has prepared a press release publicizing the end of Hope for the future. Ridge seems uncertain and rattled. Eric suggests this is passing too presto. Eric wants Ridge's opinion. Ridge tries to avoid making any decision at all. Steffy pushes Ridge to get ahead of the Hope situation. Ridge says Eric and Steffy can figure it out and leaves. Steffy is shocked. Why is he leaving? All Ridge says is he needs to check on commodity. Electra Forrester and Will Spencer finish kissing. Electra is upset about making out in the office. What if someone walks in? Will jokes that they would be jealous. Finn is at home at his laptop. Ridge knocks, but doesn't stay for an answer before bursting in the door. Ridge needs explanation on what happened between Finn and Hope. Carter continues explaining the LLC document to Hope. Carter says they need to be realistic about what this means. They're talking about taking over Forrester Creations, starting a revolution. Ivy Forrester listens at the door as Will questions Electra about where she came from and why she came to LA. Electra doesn't have to answer as Aunt Ivy comes to save the day. Ivy interrupts and introduces herself to Will. Ivy mentions that she's heard a lot about Will recently. Steffy brings up Zend Forrester Dominguez. Eric asks what's going to be to him. Steffy says Zend is an asset to the company. Eric says that Zend needs to be nurtured and appreciated. Steffy assures Eric that they're going to use Zend's bents. Katie interrupts, she has the press release. Katie doesn't agree with this. Eric agrees. Steffy understands this is delicate, but HFTF is done. Katie says if they put out the press release now, it could lead to further questions. Steffy reasons that lines come and go. Finn and Ridge talk. Finn says that this time, Hope got the communication. Ridge thinks blasting is way overreaching. Finn still sides with Steffy's decision. Ridge isn't sure the blasting was necessary. Ridge loves Steffy's boldness and strength, but he needs to look at Brooke Logan's side too. Finn says Hope's conduct have no reason. Ridge says he's looking for an explanation, not an reason. Was Hope really coming on to you, Finn? Carter brings up the possible strike. Hope looks panicked. Carter mentions that Ridge is his stylish friend. FC has been Carter's home for times. Hope says she grew up in those hallways, also rejected without an alternate study. Hope and Carter both flash back times when they felt part of the family, but not so important presently. Carter says, are we going to risk everything to take over Forrester? Will leaves Electra and Ivy alone. Ivy says Electra's got it bad for Will. Ivy says she knows all too well how infectious those Spencer men are. Electra doesn't want her once ruining her future. Steffy hands Eric and Katie a tablet showing that Hope is gone from everything FC. Eric mentions Hope's accomplishments. Steffy says Hope isn't retiring, she's been fired. Katie suggests just holding off for a bit, so Eric and Steffy can bandy it. Steffy says there's nothing to bandy. Katie disagrees. Katie tells Eric that Hope denies coming on to Finn. Steffy interjects and says if Hope were innocent, Finn would have said so, but he didn't. Ridge supports his son, but Hope keeps averring it was a misreading. Ridge tells Finn that they need to know for certain before they slam Hope to the press. Carter will have full control as director of the LLC. Carter can stop Steffy from chastising Hope. That's when Hope says she was wearing that lingerie for Carter, and why she did and expose their relationship. Carter admits Steffy has done great effects for the company, but now she's lost perspective, and it's hurting FC. Carter talks about Hope being an alleviation. Carter says Hope has been underrated at Forrester. Hope pleads with Carter that it has to change, and tells him that the LLC paperwork is the answer to secure their future. Katie is questioning Steffy's authority. What's the rush, Steffy? Eric agrees with Katie. Steffy wants to move on. Tells Katie to shoot the press release to Hope. Finn, can't read Hope's mind. Ridge believes Hope. Ridge says the last thing they need is a reproach, and firing Hope is a huge bone. It'll change the company ever. Hope and Carter continue talking about Forrester Creations. Hope urges Carter to do commodity about it. Hope gets the dispatch from Katie about the press release. Hope reads it out loud. Enough introductory, we wish her the stylish, canned statement. Hope thresholds to cry as she reads it. Hope says it's over. Carter says not indeed close. Hope shoves the papers in Carter's face and tells him FC needs a leader, there needs to be a new period. Hope says she'll be standing by Carter's side as he becomes the new leader of Forrester Creations. They passionately kiss. Brooke Logan could soon find herself in an analogous dilemma as her son. Suckers are apprehensive that Hope Logan accidentally stumbled onto John Finn Finnegan while dressed in lingerie, leading to a misreading for Steffy Forrester. Steffy demanded just one regard at that shocking scene to decide it was time to cut ties with Hope for good. She wasted no time in expelling Hope from Forrester Creations and has no plans to review her decision. Meanwhile, Brooke is desperately trying to convert Ridge Forrester that it was all a misreading, but he remains undecided. Given that the show emphasizes the parallels between Hope and Brooke, could it be that Brooke finds herself in a compromising situation as well? Lately, Spencer commended an Elector Forrester about Bill Spencer's passions for Katie Logan's family, a disclosure that left Katie agonized. With all the buzz girding Bill and Brooke's history, it seems they might be on the point of reconsidering their history, or at least it appears that way. Picture this: Taylor Hayes catches a regard of a putatively intimate moment and misinterprets it entirely. Maybe Bill drops by Forrester Creations for some business or to check in on Will. This could lead to a private discussion between Bill and Brooke. Now imagine a comical script where Brooke gives Bill a clinch, only to have her choker hitch on his collar. From Taylor's standpoint in the doorway, it might look like they're participating in a passionate kiss, or Brooke could accidentally unmask a drink on her sweater, intending to change for one off the rack. In discrepancy to Steffy's approach with Hope, Taylor might choose to take Prince rather than directly defy Brooke. It's possible that she could rush to Ridge with substantiation that Brooke is still interested in other men. Anyhow, the specifics, it seems likely that Taylor will stir up trouble for Ridge and Brooke in the near future. Also, there are hints that Brooke and Bill might revitalize their relationship, setting the stage for a new plot, so we'll keep you posted on any developments regarding their implicit reunion. Forthcoming spoilers suggest that the contest between Taylor and Brooke could escalate to intimidating new heights, so make sure to stay tuned for updates. A frenzied Carter arrives at the cabin to see Hope. He opens his briefcase as Hope asks what in the world is going on. Carter explains Ridge and Steffy had no time to hear to his ideas. Rather, they asked him to produce a new LLC for Forrester Creations. Hope still isn't clear, as the legal side of the business is part of his job. Carter agrees, saying his job is to continue to ensure the long-term value of the company and ameliorate operations. Hope stops him, saying all his legal talk is getting her hot. Carter smiles but gets back to it. He says Ridge and Steffy have given them the answer to their problems and have no indication they've done so.